camera. It's recording my face. This is horrifying. Hi, my name is Matt. I have been to Kingdoms of Novitas for, I think, 5 or 6 years now. I'm on my second character now because my first one died horribly.
The accidental tragic backstory.
So my backstory, because I'm a wood elf, was my entire family besides my mother and my brother was killed by Kazmaks. And I was coming to town to speak to my brother about how our mother was recently finally killed by a Kazmak. And we hate Kazmaks. And so the first time that I went out as this PC, as like nervous and new and scared, and I was ready. First game, we got attacked by bandits, orcs, and Kazmaks. And they killed my brother, so he lost his whole character to a Kazmak. So my whole family's gone.
Permadeath. And it was her actual out-of-game brother, too, who died.
Yeah, it was great.
Hi, I'm Anton. This is my first event. I'm from New York City, and glad to be here.
Hi, I'm Kim. I think this is my 4th event. I'm kind of a newbie. I actually PC'd for the first time today. That was fun and stressful and scary. But it was fun.
Hi, I'm Autumn. This is my 3rd time at Kingdoms of Novitas, and I'm just NPCing.
It's first time. I'm Pano. Well, my first name's Anthony, but everybody calls me Pano.
Hi,
and
Pano.
oh, hey, hi, Pano. It's not Alcoholics Anonymous. But this is my first time, and I'm having a ridiculous amount of fun. I'm just NPCing this weekend. It's like that's a good way to earn HP, and it's like you learn what to do. It's like now I understand combat, and I've gotten the ropes. And Bandit's my favorite. I just had a great time.
Mm-hmm. I knew you were a bandit.
Oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said it.
My name is Justin. This is my first event. I'm the designated driver for
it's us
them
three. We're all together.
Right, yes, I know. This is like I said, it's my first event. I've never done this before. I watched a lot of videos saying, like you can't really describe it. You just kind of gotta do it. And coming here today and seeing that is definitely it's the truth. It's for anyone. If I had to recommend it to someone, I would say just go, just do it.
Yeah.
It's that people have said it like a million times, but it's really like the best way.
So just very quickly, so how did you guys hear about Kingdoms of Novitas? So I'll go around through all the table.
Oh goodness me, that was a long time ago. I went to a convention, and the Kingdoms of Novitas booth was there, and I fell in love.
This idiot was pestering me for like half a year to come here.
Defer to this loser.
How you doing?
So basically, you're the cause and effect.
Basically,
so
as with most of the things that we end up doing.
So if you jump off a bridge, they would jump off the bridge with you.
No,
would laugh.
in fact, they'd probably be the ones pushing me.
I'd be there though. I'd be there.
So I used to go. So Utica, it's like 45 minutes away. I used to go to school there. About like a year and a half ago, I learned about Kingdoms of Novitas from it was like some sort of a con at like a children's museum. And I basically ended up talking to the representatives there like all day. And I was like, all right, well, I have to do this. But at the time, I didn't have the time or the money to actually do it. So now I do, and now I'm dragging these two here with me to end up doing it. So that's basically it.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like I have a super boring answer. A friend of mine actually was doing Kingdom of Novitas one weekend when I wanted to hang out with him. And I was just like, well, I'd never heard of that before, so I was like, let's go try and do it. So I come in and I got hooked the first time I was here because I was like one of 2 newbies, and I just went at it as hardcore as I can, and now I'm back.
Was it the friend that was singing?
Which friend was it?
Kyle Jensen. I think he's off doing courier duty, so.
Bye.
Yep.
So he dragged me here, and he came, raved about it, and I was like, that sounds like a good time. So I came.
It was.
I really love wandering around the woods, especially if it's something that's awful, and at the time you're like, this is the worst, I'm cold, I'm kind of hungry, I'm exhausted. and this is the worst. And then like the next day, you can't stop talking about it. So I'm
Yeah.
always up for something that'll make a good story 2
Yeah.
months later.
Oh yeah.
You guys came on one of the coldest, wettest events
Yep.
pretty much all year, and it's your first event.
Yep.
How are you liking it despite that?
Ask these two. I don't care at all. I literally, well, like, I remember when we would go airsofting, it would just be like ridiculously stupid, like cold snow, and I was like on my belly in the cold snow for like a good 40 minutes just watching it point, because that's like I'm committed. Like,
Because we put them there.
Yeah, and then another time that same day, I literally stood underneath this little wood tent to guard the village, and I was there the entire like game, which was like an hour and a half, and I literally did not move. I had to like literally say I'm not cold in order to stay warm. I had to use mind tricks to actually get myself to be warm. But I had a fun time regardless of the weather.
Me personally, I mean, yeah, it's cold, it's wet, but I really don't mind it that much if you really you just have to push through it and you have lots of fun while doing it. And the more fun you have, the more it distracts you from the coldness and the wetness. More than that, I just enjoy getting really into character. I play lots of Dungeons and Dragons, lots of role-playing stuff, so it's just something that I'm really like interested in doing. So I'm actually having a great time.
Especially orcs.
Especially orcs. Orcs are fun.
So, just to like reiterate the same things that they said, even despite like the cold, the slush, and all that stuff, it's still really, really enjoyable, and you still and you still get like these really funny stories. Like for example, Anton was one of the ones that one of our first encounters like as bandits just slipped and fell like immediately. And then we both were like sitting there like trying not to slip on like the snow, and even though it was like annoying because we were barely like keeping our footing, it was still really funny and really fun. So yeah, so despite everything, I still really enjoy it.
So why did everyone leave?
I guess they just don't like us.
Back into battle.
Yeah.
Back into battle, so we gotta go.
Let's do that.